Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and coming up next, your Social Security show on CAN TV, Hotline Channel 21. Must-see worldwide TV. Please do not touch that dial.
We're there, day one, with baby names and a gift that lasts a lifetime. We are there as you grow, protecting you and those you love. We are there when you get your first job, helping you to save for the future. We are there when you marry your sweetheart, to help secure your new life together. We are there if the unexpected happens, to help you see life from a new perspective. We are there when you become a full-time grandparent or the author of your next chapter, to make sure you get off to a great start. And we are there when you lose your soulmate, to help make sure that you will be all right. We are with you through life's journey. We are Social Security, securing today and tomorrow.
Greetings and hello, Chicago and the viewing public, to another exciting edition of the Social Security show on CAN TV, Hotline Channel 21. My name is Anthony Frazier, and I will be serving as your host for today's program. Joining me today, by popular demand, joining me today to discuss the available Social Security online resources and services that are available to you 24/7, 365 is Miss Myra Salazar. Miss Salazar, how are you doing?
Oh, good. How about you?
It's always a pleasure, and
Likewise.
Chicago always appreciates as far as that information and that knowledge that you bring to us all the time, all the time.
Well, thank you. It's a teamwork. You know that,
Yes,
right?
you're right. And you know, if you'd be so kind, Miss Salazar, please look into as far as the camera and share with as far as our viewing public the exciting work that you do 24/7.
Well, thank you. I'm actually from the Public Affairs Department, so it's always our privilege to go out there and talk about Social Security, about the importance of Social Security to all the communities, and we have such a variety
Yes.
of communities.
Yes,
It's
we
so
do.
exciting always to go out and visit everybody. So we work with a lot of leaders, and it's a pleasure to meet everybody and to learn what their concerns are, and to be able to share such important information with everybody.
And we have a
Because
lot of information, don't we?
Yes, especially to become prepared
Yes.
for the future is very, very important.
And it's never too early?
It's never too early.
Is it ever too late?
No, it's just ongoing. It's just ongoing. You should do it at any point of your life
Right
to be
on.
prepared.
Yes, ma'am.
because your future is really what you should be prepared for. Absolutely.
good.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Salazar. And
Yeah.
thank you, Chicago, for continuing to support Social Security as America's premier family protection plan. Chicago, our telephone lines are now open. You're watching a live interactive call-in television program on Chicago Access Network, CAN TV Hotline Channel 21. Please join Ms. Salazar and myself in today's discussion on available online services. And Ms. Salazar, as it always happens, we have a caller. Someone
Alrighty.
wants that information from you.
Oh, wow.
Caller, you're on the air. Welcome to Social Security. How can we help you?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I want to know, can you explain to me, in my case, and I assume in most cases, the COLA increase just covered the Medicare increase. How did they determine how much they should increase Medicare?
Oh, the Medicare premium, is that what you're referring to?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, that's actually determined by Medicare, which is separate from us. We're a federal agency, and Medicare is a separate federal and state agency.
Okay.
And they are the ones that determine the new premiums. And as you know, we do have that cost of living, which if you look at the press release on our website, it shows you right there, 0.3%. Yes.
Yeah, well, what I'm getting at is, in reality, I didn't get any increase because that increase just covered my Medicare.
Right, exactly. And for everybody, it's different, but it's a small increase. And you're absolutely right. Most of the time, it just covers that increase in the Part B. So yes, it's different for everybody, but it's a small increase. But everybody in general is happy about it.
It is, yes.
Because when there isn't a cost of living increase, people get pretty upset, don't you
upset,
think?
yes.
So even a little help is good. But thank you for your question so much. But as you can see, on our website.
And I'll go to our website
Yes,
again.
absolutely.
Is that what we're looking at, Ms. Salazar, right here, as far as the
Yes,
Social Security?
absolutely. Anybody that wants to see, the cost of living increase, the press release that we have available to everybody, they can always visit our website and take a look at it to see what it actually is. And so you know that this increase will show up in your next payment, which is for the new year.
Yes.
Absolutely, yes.
Chicago, you're watching the Social Security Show on CAN TV, Hotline Channel 21. My name is Anthony Frazier, and our guest today is Ms. Myra Salazar. Ms. Salazar, as you see, the callers were very, in terms of interested. What's going on with the 0.3% as far as the COLA, the
Right.
cost of living allowance?
Right, very important for people, absolutely.
But you know what, Ms. Salazar, you said something else that was
Yes.
very important.
Yes,
You said that if you go on our website,
always.
always on our website, can I show? Can I show?
Absolutely, please do it.
Okay.
And we have a lot of tools available for people to start preparing for their financial future.
And I'm going to do that right
And,
here, Ms.
yes,
Salazar.
and if you could show that, because one of the best tools that we have
Yes.
is My Social Security.
Mm-hmm.
So if you register for a My Social Security account,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a very helpful tool because especially, for any age, but for young people, it's always important to start planning ahead, right?
Yes.
So with this tool, you can actually look at your personal information, your history, your wages through your lifetime, also your projected benefits, that you will receive in the future.
You can
for
run a lot of different
retirement,
scenarios,
for disability,
yes.
and survivor benefits for
Yes.
the whole family.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It's important to know what you can depend on in the future.
Yes.
And this is a tool that will let you know all of that information.
Oh, you're saying it, Ms.
Right?
Salazar. You're saying it. Yes, ma'am.
It's immediate, it's fast, it's easy to do. and
Safe,
it's
secure, convenient.
Absolutely,
Amen.
absolutely, yes.
Chicago, you're watching a live interactive call-in television program on CAN TV Hotline Channel 21. Ms. Salazar, we've stimulated some interest. We have another caller. Caller, you're on the air. Welcome to Social Security. How can we help you?
Hi, good afternoon.
How you doing?
Hi.
Season's greetings to you.
I'm calling to ask. I'm an undocumented immigrant, but I've paid into Social Security for about 40 years and Medicare. And I'm told I'm not eligible to apply for Social Security.
Okay,
66 years old.
okay, I didn't get that part in the beginning, did you?
Since eligibility, you applied for Social Security and you were denied?
No, I didn't apply. I was told that I wasn't eligible to apply because I'm undocumented. But I'm 66 years old, and I've paid into Social Security for about 40 years.
Okay, and do you meet all, you want to apply or you tried to apply already?
Well, I just inquired.
Inquired, okay, well, to receive benefits, right? You have to meet the requirements. You not only have to have the years of work, you also have to have the proper number of credits. Also, I think I heard something about immigration status.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So to get benefits, either you are a U.S. citizen of the United States, of course, or you are lawfully present. Okay. So those are two key questions. Okay. So when you file, those are the kinds of things that we are going to ask about your immigration status if you're not a U.S. citizen.
But Ms. Salazar, excellent point. Caller, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think has applied yet.
No,
Isn't
no,
that
she
the
has
first
that.
step? Isn't
No,
that the first step?
Yeah, the first step is to apply.
Yeah.
You sound as though you have all the work credits that you need,
Mm-hmm.
and you're getting to
I do.
the age for retirement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am. I'm 66.
Mm-hmm.
So then the next step would be to file.
Yes.
And then you can file either online, which is the easiest, most convenient way.
Yes.
Or you can set up an appointment, and we can do it either by phone, or we can do it. You can do it in person. So it's all about options. But of course, right now, the easiest, the quickest, and safest way to do it would be online.
Online.
Right?
You can find online.
Okay.
Visit one of our Social Security offices.
Yes, and also, if you show them, oh, here, right. So here's our toll-free number, and you can always call us from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And,
Okay.
if you need an interpreter, we have interpreter services,
We
of
do.
course.
We do.
And we also have automated,
No, I speak perfect English.
yes. But it's important to be able to know this information, because in Chicago,
Yes.
all kinds of community, communities around the city. It's a very rich
Very rich.
community.
Yes, very rich.
Mm-hmm.
Did that help you, caller?
Yes. Thank you so much.
All right,
Sure,
thank you.
sure.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, so well, you know what? I think that for her, I just wanted to also mention that she should get access to her Social Security statement.
Mm.
And then she can do that, of course, if she establishes or she registers for a My Social Security account.
Okay.
And once she does that, then she can get access to the Social Security statement online, and she can actually, look at all her earnings from the past, and she can review them to make sure that they're all correct, that there's nothing missing, and also she can look at those projected future benefits for herself and her survivors as well. So it's a tool that's available to everybody, and if you're going to start planning, this is the way to do it.
This is the way to do it. Fast, safe, secure, convenient.
Absolutely,
And
yes.
24/7, 365.
Absolutely, yeah. And also, we're around the world.
We are. Yes,
we really are. And if you're in another country, you can always get in touch with the American Embassy, and you can call them and have, they can answer your questions and so forth. You can get some assistance that way. So we're always close to you. But we're even closer if you have a My Social Security account.
Mm-hmm. That's right. And I put that on the screen, Ms. Salazar. Is that
Oh,
okay?
fabulous.
I did that on the screen. And these are just some of the different services, as you alluded to, that are available for our customers with the My Social Security account.
Right. So it shows right there. If you're not receiving any benefits, what can you do?
Mm-hmm.
All right, with a My Social Security account. And if you are receiving benefits, boy, you're in luck.
You're in luck.
Or if you have Medicare, then if you established an account, then you could do so much. Change of address, direct deposit, you can get a benefit verification letter, and so many people need that.
Yes.
Especially when they're housing or taking out a loan. They always need it. And you can even replace your Social Security card. Not in this state yet, but we're getting there,
Coming soon.
right?
Yes.
It's coming soon. So we have so much. You can check your status of your claim, whether you filed for retirement, disability,
good.
whatever.
Very good.
But you can also check that as well, and get your 1099. We're coming up with paying taxes next year.
Texas, yeah, yes. The other caller talked about in terms of that she had not filed for benefits. Does that give us a segue to kind of talk about the appeal rights? What are some of those appeal steps that are available for a customer if their case has been denied at the initial level?
I am so happy that you brought that up, because one of the other features of My Social Security is that you can file for an appeal. Either
wow.
because you were
Yeah.
denied,
Okay.
on your disability claim,
Okay.
or because you have an overpayment. You can now do it online. But if you're filing for disability, which is really important, and you get denied, don't waste any time. Absolutely not. File that appeal, and you can do it online.
You can do it online. And Ms. Salazar, what I did, I put the apply for disability online as far as that particular website. And it can, again, reiterates what you've just stated. You can get a replacement Medicare card, change of address, You can apply for disability online. You can apply for retirement. We now have a Spanish retirement estimator. All these different services are available.
Oh, yes, absolutely. You know, we didn't mention about retirement that, you know, you can retire early as early as 62,
Yes.
but it would be with a reduction of 25 to 30%. So that's something to consider. Or you can file at your full retirement age if you went the 100%. So people generally want to know, is it still 65? No, right? So you have to be aware that it's gone up. So you have to look up the information to determine what is your full retirement age. This year it's 66, but for those born in 1960 or later, it's actually 67. So, you know, so really some people are not aware of that. Now, if you want to let your benefit grow, right?
Yes.
You could do that.
You can.
You can even wait until after your full
Delay. You can
retirement.
kind of
You can
delay.
delay it.
Ah.
And for each year, you'll get about an 8% increase. So let's say that my full retirement is 66,
Okay.
and I think to myself, you know what? I could afford to wait one more year, and for that year, I get an increase. You know, or maybe another year and I get another increase. So, you know, it's a way to plan your future.
Yes.
And that's what this is all about.
And that's where Social Security
So
has
you
always
really
been.
have to be informed, and one way to do that is by visiting our website.
And that website is www.socialsecurity.gov.
Yes, because we have all the planners, we have the calculators, the retirement calculators in English and Spanish. So really, it's really a great way to do it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You're watching the Social Security Show on CAN-TV, Hotline Channel 21. My name is Anthony Frazier, and Ms. Salazar is our guest, and she has a lot of information. And we're going to kind of talk a little bit more about the available online services for Social Security.
Yes.
Again, I'm going to go here, Ms. Salazar, and, you know, kind of talk about, again, some of the different services. Okay. All right, America, we can apply for retirement. We can apply for disability. We can get a replacement Medicare card. We can do a change of address. We can do all kinds of different services and programs that are available to you 24/7, 365. Just by visiting our website at www.socialsecurity.gov. If you need any additional information, you can call us at 1-800-772-1213. The marvels of TV. Welcome, Mr. Paul Cacholte. How you doing,
Mr.
man?
Frazier, it's good to see you.
Okay, my friend. We appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
And, you know, please look into as far as that viewing camera and tell our viewing audience a little bit about the fine work that you do, my friend.
Well, what we do is I work a lot with the hospitals in the medical district here, the VA, the Strozier Hospital, Rush, UIC.
Okay.
Schwab. I also do a lot of work with our homeless clients.
We need you, man. We need
out
you.
there under Wacker Drive and under Lakeshore Drive these days. There's a bunch over there in the tent cities. So we're helping them get some disability benefits or retirement benefits.
Oh, wow.
It's amazing how many people we find that are due at benefits didn't know anything about them.
Until we had Mr. Paul Cacholte.
Well,
see, that's the X factor in this
yes.
proposition.
Until we have all of my colleagues at Social Security.
You're right about that.
That help them do a lot of different things. I found a guy the other day that was under a bridge in South Bend, Indiana, and found out that we owed him money.
See?
And he had no idea. Had no clue. So he'll be housed. He'll have a place to live within a week or so.
Thank you, Social Security employees. You are the best. You are the best. And that's the reason why Social Security is the world's largest social insurance program, bar none. Paul, again, talk about a little bit about the other type of outreach services, some of the online services that are available for our customers.
Well, we have a lot of different things now that you don't have to always just come into a Social Security office. We have, you can file online, you can look up a lot of things. Our website is actually very good and very secure, so I wouldn't feel bad at all about filing for retirement or disability benefits online at www.socialsecurity.gov. it's a wonderful place to find out, what you'd be eligible for, what your benefits would be. It's also a way to start the process before you come into the office, and it saves you a lot of time in waiting and a lot of time in getting the process started and underway.
Mm-hmm. You know, Paul, Ms. Salazar and I had a customer, and she was talking about that she had reached a particular age, and she had not applied for benefits as of this particular time. What would you, as far as tell our viewing public, as far as the importance of filing?
Well, the importance of filing is a couple things. One is if you're 62 and you're still working, you're right, you'll get more money. The longer you put it off, the more money you'll get. On the other hand, how lucky do you feel? We might, become sick, you might become ill. Down the road, you might be in a terrible accident or something, and you wouldn't get those benefits. I tell people nowadays, like if you like your job and you're happy and you're still working and you like your boss and your boss likes you and all of that, then keep on going. Don't let us stop you. And and keep it going. On the other hand, if you've got aches and pains and you're sick and you're tired and you're missing days and you hate your job and you hate your boss and your boss hates you, time to go. Okay. The important part, though, is when you turn 65 to file for your Medicare, because that's health insurance. Okay. And if you're not covered under a health plan through your company, through where you work, those are health care benefits that make it a whole lot easier to take care of your medical bills. Also, if you wait past that and you're not in a group health plan, there's a penalty. So it's not like you're saving money. In fact, it's costing you money. So if you're eligible for Medicare, take it. And, take it and use it and get your health care. Those are what you've paid in taxes all your life. So it's time to use them.
Time to use them. Chicago, you're watching the Social Security Show on CAN-TV Hotline Channel 21. My name is Anthony Frazier. This gentleman is Mr. Paul Cacholte. Please join Mr. Cacholte and myself by giving us a call at our toll-free number, which is 1-800-772-1213. That number is available to you after as far as our program. But in the meantime, you can give us a call and get involved with our conversation on online services by Social Security by giving us a call at 312-738-1060. This is a time of giving and caring. And, again, our Social Security employees are the best with respect to that. What would you want to tell in closing some of the different to do things that our particular public can appreciate and benefit from Social Security?
We have a lot of groups where we're also participating in what's called the Combined Federal Campaign. That's a program that helps all charities all over the country, all over the world.
Okay.
And federal employees, of which Social Security is part, we contribute to that every year, and we can contribute to each individual charity, or we can contribute to the group as a whole. And we have a lot of small fundraisers, bake sales, that kind of thing in the office to raise some money for the general Combined Federal Campaign programs. We also just completed in our office, there's a group of church ladies that make mats for the homeless. What they do is they take old plastic bags and they cut them into shreds and strips, and then they crochet them into mats. So it's a lot better than sleeping on the cold pavement or sleeping on a cardboard box.
Okay. Chicago, no more phone calls, please. We're out of time. Paul, I want to thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to have been here.
Okay. Ms. Salazar, Myra Salazar, the Public Affairs Specialist, thank you very much for your time. Stephanie, thank you for pitch hitting for us. Thank you as far as CAN-TVs, as far as non-for-profit services. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for continuing to make Social Security's America's premier protection plan, family protection plan bar none. We appreciate you. And again, same time, same station next week. Have a good time. Have a good, as far as carrying safe holiday season. We'll see you next week. Thank you very much. Good night.